Welcome back to another painting tutorial. This scene, it's actually something that I've painted before, but I wanted to give it another go. And I'm using my normal 3 brushes and my Winsor & Newton palette. And also I think at some point I'll be using my spray bottle. And these are really good. You can buy these really cheap. I've talked about that before. And I'm using my Bockingford cold press paper. I did forget to press record, but I just went over the sky. I used my Mr. bottle for this. Just dampened the paper and then added in some nice sort of summery sky. So it's mostly cerulean blue. And now I'm just adding the light tones to the trees, which I've used a lemon yellow with a bit of sap green. So this is obviously the first sort of layer. So this is going to be the lightest tone within the trees and the shrubbery. So I've actually changed the scene up slightly. I didn't want to do exactly the same sort of painting. This is the reference that I'm working from, and I couldn't find the painting. I did want to find the painting to show you, but that's the painting. And I did this probably about 15 years ago, and the thing I really liked about this scene was the way the lights hit in the church. This is St. Chad's Church in my hometown, and I love the way the light hits the side of the building, the right hand side. So you got this nice cast shadow on the shadow side on the left, which I'm doing at the moment. So just wanted to show you really a painting which I'm going to be focusing a bit more and taking a bit more time, just to show you something, what you can do when you take more time and focus and concentrate. I've just invested in a ring light, so I will be using that at some point during this painting. You'll probably see the light change, but I wanted to show you as well the benefits of these brushes. So I do love this brush that I've got now is an Isobay mop, and I do love this brush. And if you keep watching, you'll see why I like to use this brush. There's many benefits. It does hold quite a lot of water in the mop brushes, and it's a natural hair brush, and it does hold a nice point to it, so you can get these sort of details with it. And I'll be using some dry brush and all these sort of things as the painting progresses. I like to use some dry brush for the texture in the trees. It gives that nice sort of broken leaves, sort of foliage effect. So it's quite nice to do. So the sunlit side of this building, I'm using the same colour as the shadow side, but obviously diluted. So I'm using more water for that. And there's a really nice colour on the roof, so it's more of a reddy tone. So I'm using my raw sienna mixed in with burnt sienna to get that roof, that colour. So like I said, I'm not going exactly the same as the last painting or the reference that I took. I can't find the photo, so I'm just painting from the picture that I've got of the painting. And I thought I'd add a bit of a wall and a bit of a gateway, and I'm going to add some steps or something. I wanted to fill in that gap, so I add some steps in as well. So just still going quite loose. I wanted to get this first wash in as quick as possible, and then I'll be going in with some more darks. Now, the reason why I wanted to paint this scene again, I just don't think, and for a longest time, my watercolors are quite pale, quite almost like they're unfinished. I know a lot of people in watercolors, they go on about overworking, and I guess that's never been a problem of mine. It's more towards underworking, if that makes sense. So the reason why I'm doing this painting again, I wanted to sort of get a nicer painting and make most of that, the highlights on the building. So I'm probably exaggerating the tones, but I just feel that, it's exactly opposite to what I've done in the past. And that's one thing that I'm trying to do, is use more tones and go a bit darker and use a bit more paint. So that's one thing that I'm trying to improve. Let me know in the comments what you think. Do you tend to go too light, or do you overwork your paintings? Drop us a comment in the comment section, let me know. So I'm just trying to get more of a finished painting and get some of the darker tones and exaggerate some of those highlights as well. So I'm just going over the roof, so I want to darken that up a bit. And obviously once you go darker with some of the tones, then the lights of the highlights or the sunlit areas do stand out quite a lot more. So you can see I'm not being too careful. I'm not really that fussed. Like I said, this is just the first sort of wash, so I'm going in, just darkening up some tones on the wall. I want some nice texture on the wall, and then some darker greens within the tree. So I'm just mixing up some darker mix of sap green and bits of French ultramarine, bit of yellow ochre. So I'm just darkening up, getting a few different tones for the trees. It always makes a bit more interesting when you have all these different colours playing on the paper. It just makes a lot more interest rather than one flat green. So yeah, just dabbing the brush, just using that, and I like to use the paper for the texture. So what I like to do is start off with quite a lot of paint and water on my brush, and then as the paint sort of starts going from the brush, it gets a bit drier, then I start to rub those like nice textures onto the paper, so it gives that nice leafy sort of broken foliage effect. And then just dipping into different colours, like you can see this yellow ochre and raw sienna, just to give that nice difference in the trees. If you are new to this channel, if you've seen this for the first time, then please do hit the like button. Please leave me a comment, say hello, and do subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. I do appreciate that. It does help my channel to grow. I know I get lots of nice comments and nice feedback on my channel. So if you consider to subscribe, you can see all different sort of paintings like this. I do tend to like doing the townscapes and buildings and things like that, but I also do like doing landscapes. So if that's your thing and you're beginning, there's plenty of videos on my channel for beginners, so do check that out. know I said at the beginning this is St Chad's Church. I don't think it's St Chad's. I seem to think it's St Aidens. So I do apologise for that. But you can see I'm just adding in some darker tones now on the wall, give it that sort of interest. It helps to bring the wall sort of forward and bring things a nice, interesting sort of look to it. Again, I'm using the paper, the rough of the paper, the texture of the cold press paper to give me some nice broken sort of effects as well. So let me know what you think, if you like this rather than my original painting. You can see the difference, but I think I do like this. Just let me know what you think. Leave us a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think, which painting you prefer. Can't actually see, but I actually ripped the paper on the first bit of tape I removed. I think partly because it's unpainted, the paper, it's just onto the paper itself. I wasn't really paying much attention, I just ripped it down, sort of straight down. So that lesson learned, you have to sort of carefully remove the tape, usually away from you, so a slight angle as well, and usually don't have any problems removing the tape. But there you go. I hope you like this. Again, let me know which you prefer. the original or this one, please leave us a comment. Please give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed this, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye bye.